So Disneyland Paris rides and fireworks are a blast. But what details truly stand out to set Disneyland Paris apart from all of the other theme parks and all of the other Disney theme parks across the globe? Stay tuned to find out all of the best things about Disneyland Paris so that you can look forward to them on your next trip and all trips to come. There are a ton of reasons why people choose to visit Disneyland Paris. While Disneyland Paris is far from being a perfect place, it can create some magical memories for you and your family. From the attention to detail on Sleeping Beauty's castle, friendly cast members, and the amazing rides. So I've put together a list of things that puts Disneyland Paris on the map for people from all over the globe. So in this video, you will know what to look forward to on your next trip and may even stumble across a few new things. Disney's Hotel New York, The Art of Marvel, is an absolutely epic hotel to stay in or even just visit. The first thing that you notice about this hotel is the epic theming. As you go into the hotel and enter to the lobby, you are greeted by 3 life-size Iron Man costumes, which sets the tone for the rest of the hotel. Just off the main lobby, there's the Skyline Bar, which is definitely worth a visit and is family friendly. You don't have to be staying in the hotel to go and grab a well-themed cocktail or a soft drink. Sit back, relax, look out at the Manhattan skyline and keep a lookout for Spider-Man and Iron Man, who do make appearances. There's also the 2 amazing restaurants, the Downtown Restaurant and the Manhattan Restaurant. The Downtown Restaurant is extremely popular and is a buffet style restaurant and is perfect if you're looking for some really well-themed food. There's also the Manhattan Restaurant, which is a little bit more of a classy restaurant, but again family friendly, and the food is amazing and presented in a beautiful way. The great thing about this hotel is it's literally a really quick walk through Disney Village to the parks. And at the moment, before the main Disneyland Paris hotel reopens, is the closest hotel within walking distance to the parks. The rides at Disneyland Paris are brilliant, and some of them are said to be the best out of all the Disney parks. For example, Big Thunder Mountain, situated in Adventureland, is the longest and quickest out of all the Big Thunder Mountains and is also the only one that is set on an island by itself. Hyperspace Mountain is another one that stands out from all the rest. Themed to Star Wars, this super fast roller coaster is a must-do if you like white knuckle rides and love travelling so fast. But the theming with Star Wars just adds a really great unique touch. Phantom Manor is also slightly different to the other haunted mansions across the other parks. As this is set in Adventureland, it does take on a slight cowboy theme towards the end of the ride, which makes this ride slightly different to all the others, and is literally situated opposite Big Thunder Mountain. All of the rides at Disneyland Paris are amazing, but just make sure you do your research before you go on the Disneyland Paris app to check out any of the height restrictions to avoid any disappointment when you get there. Sleeping Beauty's castle, in my opinion, is the most beautiful castle out of all the castles. When designing the castle for Disneyland Paris, the Imagineers had to make this castle stand out against all of the other beautiful castles and chateaus across France and Europe. So they had to make this one extra special, and the attention to detail knows no limits with this castle. Did you know that there is a dragon underneath the castle that comes to life? And also, if you look up, there are tiny little gold snails on the turrets, which just adds another element of uniqueness to this castle. As you walk into the castle, there are 2 shops, one on either side. One of the shops sells beautiful jewellery, and you can even have a glass magic wand made for you. And then on the opposite side, there's the Christmas shop, which is always a must-do when you go to Disneyland Paris. You can also walk upstairs within the castle and look at some of the beautiful stained glass. And as you walk around the first floor, it tells you the story of Sleeping Beauty. And it's such a lovely thing to do whilst you're there, and again, makes this castle stand out from all the rest. The Imagineers did an amazing job with the landscaping of this castle, as it truly does look like you have plucked this castle out of Sleeping Beauty and popped it into Disneyland Paris. This castle is definitely one to see. Currently, the newest section to Disneyland Paris is the Avengers Campus. It has 2 epic rides, Spider-Man Web Slingers and the Avengers Flight Force. Both rides are totally different and well worth giving a go, but again, check those height restrictions for Avengers Flight Force as it does have a height requirement. But there are no height restrictions for Spider-Man Web Slingers. Just be warned, your arms are going to ache when you get off this ride as it is a little mini arm workout. Within the campus there are 2 sit-down restaurants where you can grab a bite to eat, and that is the Pim Kitchen, which is an all-you-can-eat buffet, and the theming is amazing. Themed around the Pim particles from Ant-Man. You can have a slice of a giant burger or a little mini burger. There's also the Stark Factory, which is a quick service restaurant, and as you enter the restaurant you are met by the Hulkbuster, so definitely grab a photo here. There are plenty of places to sit, so don't worry, grab something to eat and pop your feet up for a little while. What sets the Avengers Campus apart from the other areas within the Disneyland Paris parks is that the Avengers actually walk around the campus. We've seen Spider-Man up on top of the Web Slingers ride, and he was shouting and waving to people and also did a little mini show. We also saw the Avengers assemble in front of the Quinjet, which was pretty epic to see. My girls had their photo taken with Captain Marvel, who they are huge fans of, and also watched the Warriors of Wakanda do a mini performance. We did also walk past Thor and Loki and Star-Lord. Within the campus, you can also book to meet characters using a virtual queue. You can either meet Spider-Man, which is a really great experience, and he was so lovely with their girls who went to meet him dressed as Ghost Spider, and he did a mini workout with them. But then you can also book to see a random character, and we had the honour of meeting Black Panther. And this is the opportunity where you can have a photo with them and have the 180-degree photo taken, which is an additional charge on top of your photo pass. But the meet itself was amazing, and he made a huge fuss of my girls who were dressed as Rapunzel. Overall, the theming of the Avengers Campus is amazing and is a really great addition to Disneyland Paris. A new land that's coming to Disneyland Paris is the Frozen Land. This is set to be open in 2025 with no exact opening date yet, but I'll keep you posted. From the artwork that has been released, this land looks like it's going to be so magical and a really, really beautiful addition to Disneyland Paris. With the reopening of the Disneyland Paris Hotel coming January 2024, this hotel looks beautiful. This hotel makes up the entrance to Disneyland Paris and is the only one of its kind across the Disney parks. A great thing about staying on site at Disneyland Paris is that all of the hotels are within walking distance to the parks. There is a free shuttle service for Hotel Santa Fe and Hotel Cheyenne, but both hotels are only a 10-15 minute walk from the parks anyway. All of the hotels are really, really well themed, and you can pop into any of them to have a meal and have a nosy around. To check it out to see if you'd like to stay there on your next trip. Extra Magic Hour at Disneyland Paris is one of the perks given to guests who are staying in a Disneyland Paris hotel. It means that you get to enter the park 1 hour before the general day ticket holder guests arrive, meaning you can cram loads in as there are virtually no queues for anything apart from Crush's Coaster, which always seems to have an hour wait anyway. So head over to a ride that is really popular during the day to hop on with less than a 5-minute wait. Or meet Stitch, who is always out during Extra Magic Hour, just at the end of Main Street, located by Casey's Corner. His queue will only reach about 10-15 minutes, which is great, as during the day his queue can reach up to an hour. So grab a quick selfie with Stitch and then go on a ride. The drones for the 30th anniversary were amazing and have given so many people so many magical memories of the 30th anniversary. From January 2024, the drones are back with the new show, Disney Symphony of Colour. This nighttime show is set to simulate a parade in flight above the resort, and I can't wait to see this show in person as I personally loved Disney Delights. The cast members at Disneyland Paris are amazing. They are so friendly and helpful and gave me so many beautiful comments when I Disney bounded earlier on in the year. We've had so many great interactions with cast members and even had a cast member draw my twins a pirate flag as we exited from the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, which was just a lovely sprinkling of pixie dust for my twins. If you do have a great experience with a cast member, don't forget to pop along to City Hall. There is a form that you can fill in to recognise a cast member's exceptional customer service to you. So definitely worth doing, as cast members members deserve the recognition for all of their hard work. Do you have any best bits of Disneyland Paris that you absolutely love about the parks? Drop them in the comments below, as I'd love to know. If you are planning a trip to Disneyland Paris, I hope some of these things have added to your excitement of things to look forward to. If you did find this video useful, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again soon.